Before the sun rises, before the world begins to move, there is a sacred moment. A time when heaven leans in. This is your moment. A new day has begun. And the one who created you is already here, waiting. Not with demands. Not with burdens. But with peace. With strength. With love. You don't need to run today's race alone. You don't need to carry yesterday's weight into today. This is a holy reset. A fresh start. And the presence of God surrounds you now. Let the worries fade. Let His words fill your heart. Because when the morning began, before you opened your eyes this morning, He was already near. Watching over you. Preparing the way. You are not stepping into an unknown day alone. Every moment ahead is already held in His hands. He sees the roadblocks, the blessings, the surprises, and He has gone before you. You may not feel ready. You may feel tired. But you are not alone. Not even for a second. The Creator of the heavens walks beside you. He knows your thoughts before you think them. He knows your needs before you speak them. So take a breath. Feel the peace that only He can give. Today is not just another day, it's a divine appointment. An opportunity to walk hand in hand with the one who knows the end from the beginning. Let that truth change how you begin. Let it change how you see yourself. You are loved. You are chosen. You are never, ever alone. Yesterday had its challenges. You may have carried burdens, made mistakes, felt overwhelmed. But now, it's a new dawn. You don't have to carry the weight of the past into this fresh morning. Grace is new today. Mercy is pouring down like fresh rain. There is forgiveness for what went wrong. There is rest for your soul. And there is strength for what lies ahead. Let go of the guilt. Let go of the fear. Let go of what you cannot change. Today is a gift, wrapped in possibility, filled with purpose. When you wake up with God, you wake up with a clean slate. His mercies are not recycled. They're renewed. Just for you. Just for today. So take a deep breath. Lift your head. And receive the peace that comes from starting again, fully known, fully loved. Yesterday had its challenges. You may have carried burdens, made mistakes, felt overwhelmed. But now, it's a new dawn. You don't have to carry the weight of the past into this fresh morning. Grace is new today. Mercy is pouring down like fresh rain. There is forgiveness for what went wrong. There is rest for your soul. And there is strength for what lies ahead. Let go of the guilt. Let go of the fear. Let go of what you cannot change. Today is a gift, wrapped in possibility, filled with purpose. When you wake up with God, you wake up with a clean slate. His mercies are not recycled. They're renewed. Just for you. Just for today. So take a deep breath. Lift your head. And receive the peace that comes from starting again, fully known, fully loved. This day is not random. You didn't wake up by chance. There is purpose written into every breath, every step, every encounter. Even in the ordinary. Even in the quiet moments no one else sees. God wastes nothing. Not your waiting. Not your work. Not even your weakness. You are part of a greater story, woven together by a loving author. That smile you offer a stranger. It matters. That prayer whispered in silence. It echoes in heaven. That act of kindness, that word of hope, that moment of courage, none of it is lost. Today is sacred. There is someone who needs your light. There is a door only you can walk through. A task only you can fulfill. Don't compare your calling. Don't underestimate your influence. Whether you're teaching, healing, building, comforting, or simply being present, God is working through you. And He equips those He calls. You don't need to have all the answers. You just need to be willing. Purpose doesn't always feel loud. Sometimes it feels like quiet faithfulness. Like showing up again. Like choosing love when it's hard. Be faithful in the small today. Because the small, in God's hands, becomes eternal. There will be moments today when strength feels far away. The kind of strength you need to keep going, to be patient, to stay kind when you're tired. But that's okay, because you were never meant to carry it all on your own. God's strength is made perfect in your weakness. When you run low, He overflows. You don't have to pretend to be strong. You can be honest. You can say, "I'm weary," and He will meet you there. His power doesn't come from within your muscles or your mindset, it flows straight from His heart to yours. When your hands feel heavy, His hands lift you up. When your mind feels scattered, His peace stills the storm. And you can come to Him anytime. Not just when things fall apart, but when they just feel heavy. In traffic. In meetings. In the chaos of kids and work and noise. You don't need the perfect words. Just a whisper, "Help me." He hears. He strengthens. He sustains. And remember, being strong doesn't mean doing everything alone. Sometimes strength is choosing to rest. To cry. To ask for help. To lean on His everlasting arms. Amid the noise of notifications and expectations, His voice still speaks. Not in shouts, but in stillness. Not in pressure, but in peace. God is not silent. He's speaking all the time, through scripture, through beauty, through the quiet tug in your spirit. But to hear Him, you must pause. Even for a moment. Turn down the volume of the world. Create a pocket of silence. You may not hear a loud voice, but you'll feel His nudges. A verse that lands deeply. A thought that brings peace. A prompting to encourage someone. His voice never condemns. It corrects with kindness. It calls with love. It always leads to truth and peace. Start this day asking, "Lord, speak to me." Then trust that He will. Don't rush past the whisper. Don't overlook the gentle prompting. Even a sentence from God can rewire your entire day. Even a single word can restore your soul. And the more you listen, the more you'll recognize His tone, like a shepherd calling his sheep. He is not far. He is not hiding. He's near, and He wants to be heard. Now that your heart is still, your mind is focused, and your soul is anchored in God, it's time to step into your day. But not in fear. Not in stress. In trust. Trust that what's ahead is already known. Trust that even if things don't go as planned, nothing surprises your God. Trust that He is working all things, yes, even the hard things, for good. You don't need all the answers to walk confidently. You just need to know who walks with you. Today might hold joy, or challenge, or both. But you are already equipped. Already held. already loved. Take one step at a time. Breathe deeply. Choose peace over panic. Let the tone of your morning carry through your whole day. Don't let the world steal what God planted in these quiet moments. Come back to this place when you need it. Whisper a prayer during lunch. Take a breath and reconnect during the rush. He's with you at every moment. This is not the end of your time with God, it's the beginning. Because walking with Him is not a moment, it's a lifestyle. A relationship. A rhythm of trust. So walk forward, not just with confidence in yourself, but with confidence in Him. Because when your morning starts with God, your whole day is covered in grace. As you step into your day, remember this. You are not alone. God walks with you. His strength is your strength. His peace is your covering. Let this morning shape the hours ahead. Return to this space whenever you need to feel His presence. And if this message blessed you, share it with someone who needs it too. Start each morning with God, and watch how everything begins to shift. If this blessed your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Join us here every morning, for peace, purpose, and God's presence to start your day.